Hey there, and welcome to the last video in step 5 email automation. And on this one I'm going to run through the MailChimp automation, and just a heads up, it's been a while since I've used MailChimp, so they do change it quite frequently, but I'm going to run through it real quick, show you how to set that up. And again, MailChimp is free initially. I think it's up to, once you've got, I think, 2,000 subscribers, then you have to start paying. But if it's something that you wanted to use, you could get started with it. It'll definitely serve the same purpose as Aweber, except for there's a few things that you can't do. I know I've mentioned it a couple times now. If you want to get notifications when someone opts into your subscription list, then you can't do that with MailChimp. So here we go. In the section where the MailChimp video is in your training, you'll see 2 buttons below. The first one is Set Up MailChimp. Just click on that. It will take you to this page. You can sign up right here for free. Once you've gotten signed up, let me go ahead and log in. All right. Alrighty. You'll be at the main page. It'll say good evening, so-and-so. Alright, first thing we want to do is we want to create our list, just like with Aweber. So click up here, top left, click list, create list, and then right here, create list. Put in the list name. On this one, we're going to use ClickFunnels affiliate list. Default, this is your from email address, so put in what you want it to look like. The emails are coming from. If you have one that's like we talked about that has a domain, you'll want to use that. I'm just going to put this in here for now. Default from name, so this will be your name. All right. Right here, write a short reminder about how the recipient joined your list. So you just want to tell them when they're looking at their subscription, it'll tell a little bit about the list. You can just say you are receiving this list because you were interested in free training. That's all you need to do. You don't have to put a whole lot of stock into it. Make sure your address is correct in there. You don't have to worry about any of these down here. Go ahead and click save. Alright, so now your list is created. Let's go ahead and now with MailChimp, instead of creating the list, the next thing you want to do is create your form. And then with Aweber, we went ahead and did the drafts. You'll actually do your emails as you're creating the automation. So I'll show you that in a second. But let's go ahead and create your form. And to do that, make sure you've got your ClickFunnels affiliate list pulled up. And then you want to click on Sign Up Forms. General Forms, and then just make sure that it has the name, at least the first name, first and last is good, and the email address, and you're good to go. So it's created, you're all set. You don't have to save it or anything. The next thing then is let's go ahead and go to campaigns up here at the top left. All right, let's create a new campaign right here. You want to create an email campaign. You want it to be automated right here. And you want it to kick off with subscriber activity. So click there. And welcome new subscribers. So it's going to introduce yourself when they sign up for your list or opt into your page. Click on that. Welcome message. You don't have to worry about that because we're not going to really use it. You can just put in there, thanks for opting in. You're not going to use this one though, so you want to select the list that you're using, and it's going to be the one we just created, ClickFunnels affiliate list. Begin. Okay, so this one's, we're going to set up our automations now. So the trigger one, they've got it set at 1 day after the subscriber joins the list. We actually want this to go immediately, so let's edit that trigger. We want it to wait, actually not wait, so we're going to click immediately. update trigger. And so now this one's going to be fired off as soon as they opt into your training page. So now we create the email with it. So you go to the right here, design email. Name your email. So this is the welcome to our affiliate training. You can call it that. The subject line. Thanks for registering for the training. You know, whatever subject you want there, you can use the ones I've got in the actual templates, the PDF I showed. Put the from name, your from email address, click next, bottom right. Choose one of your templates that you want to use. Again, I'm just going to use something very simple here, simple text. Now, I'm not going to copy all of the emails in there like we did with Aweber. If you didn't watch the Aweber video, go back and take a look. I show you how to use the emails that I provided, and you can put those in there. I'm just going to delete all this out here. All right, it's time to design your email. It will ask you to change the standard text in some of these fields, so I'm just going to put in there thanks, just to get something in there. All right, once you've got your email ready and you've got all the information copied in there from the email scripts that I provide, save and close. And then bottom right, save and continue. Now, we're going to go ahead and add our second email. You want to, right here, add another email. This is your second email. We want this to trigger 1 day, and it's already set. So update the trigger, we're good there, and it's going to send this 1 day after we sent the previous email. So we're good there. Same thing, design your email. This is automation email number 2. Put in your subject. Your from name and the email. Click next. And you can choose any of these templates. Like I said, we're going to go with simple text again. All right, I want to delete this out. There's a test. So once you've got your email copied in there, save it and close, and then bottom right, save and continue. And you will continue to do this for all of the other emails that I sent you. So just make sure that your triggers are all accurate, that they are 1 day after you sent your previous email, and excuse me, you'll be good to go. So go ahead and confirm it, and it'll check and it'll give you if there's any warnings. We're all good on everything, ready to review workflow. So we want to start the workflow, bottom right. You're about to start this workflow, which contains 2 emails. Start the workflow. All right, so your automation is now set once you've got all your emails in there. Now, let's talk about the integration piece. How do you sync up ClickFunnels with MailChimp? It's similar to the way we did with Aweber. So let's go over into Aweber. You want to go to the account section, integrations. Click on add new integration. Just name it. We'll call it ClickFunnels MailChimp. Select the integration type, and then right here you want to select MailChimp. Now, it's going to ask you for an API key. It's a little different than Aweber. You don't have to give a login. You've actually got to give your API key. So let's go back into MailChimp. I'm going to log back in. I should have not logged out. And on the top right, you want to click on your name, the drop down, and go to account right here. And then under this tab here, extras, you'll see API keys. Click on that. And right here in this box here, make sure you copy all that text. That's your API key. You can now go back into ClickFunnels, paste that in there, click create your integration, and you will be all set. Now, once you've done that, you go into your funnel, main page, the opt-in page, edit page, go to your settings like we talked about, integrations. I'm going to remove mine again so you can see. Now you're going to choose integration, select integration, and you'll choose your MailChimp list in the drop down there. And that is it. Fairly simple. Again, I went into a little more detail with the Aweber one. Just make sure you go back and watch that one if you have any questions. But you should be good to go now. And now you've got your funnel up and running. You should have it customized. You should now have all of your emails placed into your autoresponder. And now you've got your autoresponder linked to your ClickFunnels account. So when someone opts in, it's going to send the emails that you want to send out. You should be all set. Now, the next step is getting traffic to the funnel. So we'll cover that in the next video, and we'll talk to you then. Take care.